Our world is noisy, phones buzzing, TVs blaring, thoughts racing. Every day we're surrounded by a constant stream of information, notifications, and distractions. Even when we try to escape, the noise seems to follow us, seeping into every corner of our lives. It's not just the sounds around us, but the mental clutter that fills our minds, making it hard to find a moment of true peace. We barely notice the constant hum, but our minds and bodies do. The stress builds up quietly, leaving us feeling restless and worn down. Our hearts race, our sleep suffers, and we lose touch with the simple joys of being present. The world's noise becomes our own, echoing inside us long after the day is done. We grow tired from the endless rush, forgetting how to be still. We push ourselves to keep up, always moving, always doing, but in the process we lose the ability to simply sit, breathe, and let our minds settle. Stillness becomes unfamiliar, even uncomfortable, as if we've forgotten how to just be. We chase peace through shopping, vacations, and busyness, but often end up more stressed. We fill our calendars with activities, hoping to find happiness in doing more. Yet the more we add, the more overwhelmed we feel. The search for peace becomes another item on our to-do list, and true rest slips further away. What if the answer isn't adding more, but taking things away? What if real peace comes from subtraction? From letting go of the noise and clutter that fill our days? Sometimes the most powerful thing we can do is to pause, to clear space, and to allow quiet to return. Zen teaches us to find calm by doing less and paying attention. It's about noticing the world as it is, without judgment or hurry. In the gentle rustle of leaves, the sound of water, or the feeling of cool air on our skin, we rediscover a sense of calm that's always been there, waiting for us to notice. For centuries, people have sought solitude in nature to clear their minds and reconnect with what's real. The wild places of the world have always offered a refuge, a space to step away from the chaos and remember what matters. In the quiet of the forest or the vastness of a mountain view, we find ourselves again. We need quiet to hear ourselves, to rest, and to find direction. In silence, our thoughts settle and our hearts speak. We remember our dreams, our values, and the things that truly bring us joy. Quiet is not just an absence of sound, it's a space where we can listen to what matters most. So we begin a journey, not just across landscapes but inward. Each step into the wild is a step toward ourselves, a chance to let go of what weighs us down and rediscover the peace that lives within. Nature becomes both our path and our guide. We look for a place to slow down, put down our worries, and breathe. In these moments, surrounded by the beauty of the natural world, we remember how to be present. We find space to rest, to reflect, and to simply exist without expectation. That place isn't far away, it's right here in America's national parks. These wild, protected spaces are sanctuaries for the soul, offering us a chance to step away from the noise and reconnect with the world, and ourselves, in a deeper way. These wild places invite us, slow down, be still, and welcome home. In their quiet, we find the peace we've been searching for, and the reminder that sometimes, the greatest journey is the one that leads us back to ourselves. America's national parks are cathedrals of nature, carved by rivers, crowned with ancient trees, painted by sunsets. Here humanity is a humble guest, witnessing something vast and powerful. These parks are living ecosystems, not just pretty postcards. In places like Yellowstone or Zion, time is measured in centuries, not minutes. Zen is about being present, finding beauty in simplicity and living in harmony. In the parks, distractions fall away. No urgent emails, just the trail, the sky, and the wisdom of the wild. Each park teaches us. Yosemite's cliffs show strength, Yellowstone's geysers reveal wild energy, the Grand Canyon invites deep listening. These are places to experience, to let peace find us. The heart of Zen is mindfulness, being fully present without judgment. On a trail, it's the crunch of dirt, sunlight through leaves, the call of a bird. Our minds wander, but returning to the moment is the practice. National parks offer endless anchors for attention, a breeze, a drifting cloud, the sound of water. Simplicity matters. You don't need gear or plans, just your senses. The scent of pine after rain is more memorable than any souvenir. Ancient sequoias inspire awe and respect. They remind us to walk softly and leave no trace. Our visit becomes a partnership with nature, not consumption. We act with care, take only memories, and give back respect. In this way, we truly belong. Yellowstone is wild and unpredictable, a place where nature writes its own rules and every day brings something new. Here the land is alive, constantly shifting and surprising those who wander its trails. Serene lakes shimmer beside erupting geysers and bison roam freely, unhurried by the presence of people. The landscape feels ancient, untouched, and yet always in motion. You can't rush Yellowstone. You surrender to its rhythm. The rivers flow at their own pace and the wind whispers through the valleys, reminding you to slow down and simply be present. The first Zen lesson here: let go of control. In this vast wilderness you realize how small you are and how liberating it is to release your grip on plans and expectations. Plans change, a bison herd blocks the road and suddenly your carefully timed itinerary dissolves into a moment of waiting. You're forced to pause, to watch, to listen. The world slows down, and you find yourself noticing details you might have missed in your hurry. In that stillness, frustration fades. The mist over the meadows, the gentle sway of wildflowers, the quiet hum of life all around. These become your companions. You notice sunlight glinting on a bison's fur, the sound of their breath in the crisp air, the wisdom in their ancient eyes. Surrender brings peace, and a sense of connection to something greater than yourself. Letting go opens us to the moment's gifts. When you stop trying to control every outcome, you discover the beauty of simply being, of witnessing the world as it is, not as you wish it to be. The best moments are often unplanned. A sudden wildlife encounter, a rainbow after rain, laughter shared with strangers. These are the memories that linger. Yellowstone's landscape, shaped by fire and renewal, is a living testament to the cycles of destruction and rebirth that define all life. It teaches that endings are beginnings. After the flames, the forest returns, stronger and more vibrant than before. New life grows from ashes, tiny shoots pushing through blackened earth, wildflowers blooming where there was once only loss. This is resilience and hope in action, a reminder that nature always finds a way to begin again. The park shows us that after turmoil, life returns stronger. The valleys grow lush, the herds return, and the land heals itself in time. We learn to embrace detours, to accept change as part of the journey, and to trust that every path leads somewhere meaningful, even if it's not where we expected. In the aftermath of storms, we find beauty in renewal. Each drop of rain, each new bloom is a promise that life goes on. These lessons linger long after we leave. Yellowstone's wisdom is simple yet profound. Let go, trust the process, and let life unfold in its own wild, beautiful way. Yosemite teaches us to stand tall. Entering the valley, you're surrounded by granite giants, El Capitan, Half Dome, monuments of simple strength. Their power is in their presence, not decoration. True strength is about a solid foundation and quiet endurance. Among the sequoias you feel connected to deep time, trees that have stood for millennia. Their lesson: grow slowly, patiently, together. Problems shrink in the presence of these ancient beings. The sequoias remind us, life is long, worries are small, slow down, breathe, trust the process of growth. Like these trees, we can weather storms with quiet dignity. Yosemite's gift: strength and simplicity. The Grand Canyon silences the mind like nowhere else. Its vastness stuns you into awe. Words fall away. Here, silence is full, filled with the canyon's presence. You begin to hear what's usually missed: a raven's cry, whined through stone. The canyon teaches deep listening, not just with ears but with your whole being. Its ancient layers tell stories of patience and persistence. Great things are shaped slowly over time. Descending into the canyon, the silence deepens. You become aware of your breath, your footsteps. You become part of the earth. This journey inward lets you hear your own heart. In the quiet, wisdom emerges. The Grand Canyon's lesson: listen deeply, and you'll find yourself. Nature heals us, science and poetry agree. The greens of forests, blues of lakes calm our nervous systems. In Olympic National Park you walk from rainforest to wild beach surrounded by soothing colors and sounds. Stress melts away, your body and mind relax. Nature's resilience inspires, wildflowers bloom in cracks, forests regrow after fire. When we're lost, nature gives hope and renewal. Zen teaches we're not separate from nature, but part of it. Sitting by a river, you feel its flow within you. Looking at a mountain, you find your own strength. Immersing in green and blue isn't escape, it's healing. We reconnect with the life force in all things. The parks restore us inside and out. National parks are powerful, yet fragile. Granite cliffs endure, but meadows can be harmed by a single step. Zen-inspired visits are guided by respect. We are guests here. Leave no trace is more than a rule. It's gratitude in action. Pack out what you pack in, stay on trails, observe wildlife from afar, move gently so your presence is invisible. Respect is also an attitude, humility, consideration for others, and shared stewardship. Speak softly, preserve the peace for all. These parks are a gift from past generations, now it's our turn to protect them. Leave only footprints, take only memories. Our journey becomes a promise to care for these wild places. As you leave a national park, the world's familiar noise and rush quickly return. The traffic, the notifications, the endless to-do lists, they all come flooding back. But the deep sense of peace you discovered among the trees, rivers, and mountains doesn't have to fade away with the scenery in your rearview mirror. That tranquility is something you can carry with you, tucked into your heart, ready to be called upon whenever you need it most. The real gift of these wild places isn't just the memories or souvenirs you bring home. It's the lessons they teach you about patience, presence, and the beauty of slowing down. These are treasures you can revisit anytime, no matter where you are. Practice mindfulness anywhere. Savor your morning coffee as if you're sitting beside a mountain stream. Take a walk through your neighborhood and notice the small wonders: birds singing, leaves rustling, sunlight filtering through branches. Let your senses anchor you in the present, just as they did on the trail. Remember how Yellowstone taught you to let go, to be patient with the flow of life. Recall how Yosemite's towering cliffs grounded you, reminding you of your own inner strength and resilience. The Grand Canyon's vast silence invited you to pause, to listen, to find quiet moments even in the midst of chaos. These lessons are always within reach. The goal isn't to chase constant bliss or escape life's challenges. Instead, it's about weaving small moments of peace into your daily routine, pausing to breathe, to notice, to appreciate. These simple acts can transform ordinary days into something extraordinary. Create your own inner national park, a sanctuary of calm and clarity you can visit anytime, no matter what's happening around you. Fill your space with reminders of nature's beauty, and let them inspire you to slow down and reconnect. Recall the warmth of the sun on your skin, the gentle touch of the wind, the way the world felt alive and vibrant. Let these memories ground you when life feels overwhelming. Remember the quiet, the stillness of dawn in the forest, the hush over a misty lake, the peace of sitting beside a flowing stream. Let these moments anchor you, bringing calm to your mind and heart. Start your journey toward peace with a simple walk in nature, an open heart, and no agenda. Let the land speak to you, and listen for its wisdom in the quiet spaces of your life. Bring the peace of these wild places back with you. Let their spirit infuse your days, reminding you that you are always connected to something greater. Cherish and protect these places, not just for yourself, but for everyone who seeks their healing power. Give back to the land, and let gratitude guide your actions. Let the wisdom of the wild guide you toward a calmer, more mindful life, one where peace is never out of reach no matter where you are.